Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, and this is the question, isn't it? The Rust beta for the PlayStation 4 and for the Xbox One. When is it going to happen? This video was being shot, I want to say late January 2020, so depending on when you watch this video, I want to make sure that you have the most up-to-date information, as we will be updating on this often. So the question is, the Rust beta, when's it coming? We're not sure. The official word is we don't know yet. Officially, we don't know. Well, here's what we do know. Officially, it's coming out for the current generation of console. We know that it's going to be a straight port. There's going to be 100 players. I'm saying, well, okay, we'll say that for later because I'm saying what we do know. We do know it's coming out this year. We do know that it's going to be reverse compatible with the next generation consoles. We're talking the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, I believe is what it's called. And we do know, or I should say we don't know, if the beta is going to be a purchase thing, like if you have to purchase it to be a part of it. We don't know if it's going to be open or not. Yeah, it's not even on sale yet. I should say, if you're looking to do the beta, I did a video on this before, but just in case you're coming up on this, you're like, hey, I didn't know there was a beta for this. You can sign up right now. So let me go ahead and bring you over to the website. Beep, boop, boop, beep. I will go ahead and leave the description, or I'm sorry, it'll be a pinned comment below this video. It'll be at the very top of the comment list. It'll be a shortcut link for this if you don't want to write this down. You just want to click there. Just sign up there. Boom, you're good. PlayStation or the Xbox, because obviously Rust is already out for the PC. That's currently what we're playing on. I cannot tell you how excited we are for this. We main on console, you know we do. We play a lot of DayZ. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. That's beautiful. You know we main there, and it's great playing here, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love PC gaming and stuff, but you all know, since we've been playing a lot of DayZ, like, we main on console, and it's so much fun. And this is going to be no exception. This game is going to be massive. So yeah, I'm super excited. So hopefully this makes sense. Like, my excitement levels are through the roof, so I have a tendency to jump around a lot. So here we go. Hopefully this makes sense. Okay, so the Rust beta is happening this year. What do we know? Okay, so let me go over here. This represents the year, right? So this is first quarter. This is, I have my cheat sheet out because when I'm doing this quick, I'm bad. Okay, so we're talking, this is what, January? This is, oh, actually, yeah, January, February, March. Boom, quarter one. Quarter two, April, May. Let me just do this. This will make it so much easier. I have a pointer. April, May, June. Quarter two. Quarter three being July, August, September. Quarter three. And this is the holiday block, quarter four. And this is October, November, December. Okay, so right away, I'm going to say the beta is not going to happen quarter four. We do know that Rust is going to be backwards compatible for the next generation console, so that's tight. But for the sheer fact that all of those things are happening at that time, I'm going to say the game is not going to be released in quarter four. Oh, I should actually say, okay, so from here on out, these are my estimations. These are my guesses. But I do base this in a lot of like how the development pattern works and how things have been going with the Rust beta, or with Rust in general, and Rust being in beta, because we've been playing this game since it had zombies in it way back in the day. That's right. And even when it switched over to experimental, which is now known as just Rust. But anyways, I digress. So yes, what do we know? Or I'm sorry, we already did what do we know. See, I told you I'd be all over the place. All right, well, let's check this out real quick. Ready? I didn't do this before. So, yeah. Here's one of my estimations. Here's one of my calculated estimations here. I really think this game is going to be cross-platform. I really, really do. And I'm saying, when I say cross-platform, what do I mean? I mean between the PlayStation and the Xbox. I think if it is, I think there'll be an option. I'm going to go one step further and also say that if it is cross-platform between PC and console, I think we're going to have an option to do it. I'm even going to go as far as to say when the beta does occur, I think it's going to be a cross-platform between PlayStation and the Xbox. And if it's not during the beta, I think it's going to happen during the release. And if it doesn't happen right away in the release, I think it's going to be soon after the release, if that makes sense. And again, I think we've seen other games like Sea of Thieves where they force you to do it. or even Fortnite. I hate to bring that game up, but at least you have an option there to select who you want to be in an ecosystem with, which I think is important because there's big differences. There's hackers on some platforms, mainly PC and mobile, but if you're talking about the current generation consoles like PlayStation and the Xbox, that doesn't occur there. So that's pretty awesome. So I am all about us mixing and our ecosystems together because that would be so much fun. Anyways, so okay, let's go over to the estimation here. So right back here, man, this is scatterbrain. So Q4, I don't think it's going to happen. This is 2020. Okay, so knowing that, well, first let's talk about the release. I think the release for the game, the release, I don't think is going to happen Q1. I really think the release for the game is going to happen Q2 or Q3. Why am I saying that? Well, knowing where the release is can help you find potentially where the threshold is for the beta, right? So if we're currently in Q1 in January, so we're sitting right here. Yeah, the release, if the release were to happen Q1, we'd have like the beta. I mean, I guess it's possible, but like more realistically, well, okay, first of all, let's talk about the release. We got the release. Typically betas happen, and then anywhere between a month and 3 months after the beta, then the release happens. I think Gary's going to do it a bit quicker than 3 months. And again, these are all my estimations at this point. But what I think is going to happen is I think it's going to be a month or two. I don't think it's going to take 3 after the beta. So I think the release is either going to happen Q3 or Q2. So let's talk about the scenario if it happens in Q2, which is I'm hoping it does because my fingers are crossed for this. Like I want this so bad. So if it happens Q2, right, and that would be April, May, June. Anywhere in there, we're going to see the beta happen very soon. A big part of me wants it to happen there. Obviously, I think a lot of people do. I've been waiting for this on console for years. But I think if it does happen in Q2, I think we're going to see the beta very quickly. And maybe it's just my wishful thinking. I think it's going to happen February or March, right? If this does come out in Q2. I think the next scenario... Wait, did that make sense? Did that make sense? Yeah, so if the game's released in Q2, I think we're going to see the beta very quickly. I think we're going to see it February or March. And I guess the release could technically still happen in Q3, right? I mean, if it does take up the whole 3 months. Okay, let's talk about scenario 2. The first scenario is the one I'm hoping happens, which is what? February or March. And now we've got... Okay, so let's go to scenario 2 about when the beta is going to happen, right? So let's say the release is Q3. That means the beta is most likely going to happen in Q2 at some time. I guess it could happen on the tail end of Q1, but it's not likely. So the next guess would be Q2. So it could be April, May, or June. I had to make sure I'm calling out the right ones. I guess there is a doomsday scenario where there's something that doesn't work right, which, I mean, it happened with Cyberpunk, right? Like, things have to be optimized. We're not trying to poop on the platforms. I want this to come out for as many people as possible. But as you know, with the Cyberpunk thing, it got delayed because it needed to be optimized for certain platforms. And that's okay. We want a good game. So I think if the doomsday scenario 3 happened, maybe it leaked a little bit into Q4, right? The release itself. Like, that would be what, October? Then I think we would see the beta late Q2, early Q3 for the beta. Does that make sense? So like 2 scenarios, right? So first scenario, which is the best scenario, is going to happen February or March for the beta. Scenario 2 would be... Where did I say scenario 2 was? I forgot. Oh, yeah, it could be anywhere in Q2. I'm going to say it could be like a May or a June for scenario 2, and then the release for the game would happen in Q3 sometime. And then the most unlikely scenario, which is the third scenario, that it gets pushed a little bit into Q4, the release, then that means our beta is going to happen in Q3. I honestly don't think it's going to happen like that. I really think it's going to be, we're going to see the beta in Q1 or Q2, if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense, right? I'm all over the place. So hopefully that answers some questions. Okay, so rest assured, when this does hit beta, and it's live, we are going to be streaming it out of the get-go. So it's an excellent reason to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And turn on those notifications. We do post daily videos, or I should say DayZ videos, and pretty soon, I think starting from here on, we're going to be doing also a Rust video along with that every day. So we're going to get a daily, or a DayZ daily video and a Rust daily video, just to get us ready, right? Like, I can't wait for this. So yeah, an extra reason to subscribe to the channel. And I should say, I think we'll be streaming, it'll be a hearty mix between Rust and DayZ throughout the coming weeks as we anxiously await. But rest assured, when the beta hits, we will be streaming it as long as humanly possible. And I really, really, really hope it's crossed between PS4 and the Xbox. I'm going to be really excited for that. So yeah, oh yeah, if you guys have any questions about Rust in general, if you're new, it's time to ramp up. Like, we're going to be doing streams and videos to show you guys how to get up to speed with Rust. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, you guys want us to test something on the next stream, anything, leave them in the comments below. I do read those. And we do have a Discord too that also supports our Rust community. The link for that is in the description below. And let me just show you our Discord here. We have Rust. Just be sure to respect everybody's platform, PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. We don't want any of that toxic action there. We also have a community there for the DayZ. Again, for all the platforms. So as Rust starts to ramp up, Discord's going to be more of a critical component for us as we start to really get things going. I should say, oh, I did already say to subscribe to the channel. If you found this video useful, be sure to drop a like. It really does help out. Trying to fight that algorithm in 2020. I do, again, post daily DayZ content, soon to be posting Rust content as well. The channel's here. The playlists are over there. Let's see, we've got, I do have a Twitter piece, Jade Monkey. This is funny, by the way, if you haven't seen it. JadeMonkey_YT. You can follow me there. So if something happens on my YouTube channel or we can't get communications out, I'll try to echo it there. I do have an Instagram, JadeMonkeyLive. We'll be doing a lot of screenshots and such there. And also we have merch that helps support the channel. That's always appreciated, not required at all, but it's always appreciative. I always appreciate it when people go the extra mile because it really does help keep things going. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. Again, the links for those are in the description down below. Again, look for the Rust sign up, the Rust beta sign up as a pinned comment below. You can also use this link here at the top, which is Facepunch's site. Again, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm just passing along the information. And let's see what else here. We've got, yeah, we talked about the streams. We're doing a lot more Rust stuff. A lot more building, base defense type things, like how do you use electricity in Rust? How are we going to use it for base defense? Things like turrets. If you come from Ark or even Conan, more like Ark, you'll know that base defense and getting offline rated is a big deal. So learning how to do base defense in Rust is also a big deal. So we'll be touching base on that through the coming weeks. I'm just so excited that we can go full bore excitement on this now, because not only has it been announced, but we can actually get pumped for this, right? My goodness. I hope I got everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and play ourselves out, right? Do beep. Beta. Alright, let's try this. Ready? I don't know if this is gonna hurt my character. Ready? Right into the fireworks! How cool is this game, though? I mean, look at this. I mean, come on. This is so sick. Oh yeah, by the way, the servers for the actual game release for a console, they're gonna have 100 players on official. How sick is that? 100 players, and if it's cross-platform, get excited. I guess spam in the comments below cross-platform hype. Anybody? Anybody? All right, let's see if we can land this before we sign this video out. Oh no, this is bad for me. I may not survive this. Oh yeah, side note, check this out. I don't know how well you guys can hear me or not. Did you know modular vehicles that you can put together and configure the way you want to are also coming to Rust? I think it's happening Q2, Q1-ish. Land it! Ah. So not only are there like vehicles here, like there's horses, there's a mini helicopter, there's a transport, but can you imagine sticking together and making a hoopty that's like, hey, make a truck, let's load it up with loot and bounce. Like that's the type of game this is. It's just this game is sick, dude. If you like anything like Conan or DayZ or anything open world survival, Ark, you're gonna love this game. So I'm so excited for this. So we'll see you guys in the next video. I'll stop rambling. So yeah, hopefully you guys found this useful. We'll see you later. Ooh. I don't think I have any more fireworks. Here, let's do the drums. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, I'm gone for real this time. Bye.